Hey everybody, how's everybody doing? So we have crude. Actually, Brent crude got back up over $50. Crude WTI over 47. Exactly as I had predicted. Just makes me think of that one stop loser who kept harassing me via email. He was on a free 30-day trial to MMT Trader. All he did was send me emails about how I needed stops. Okay, now we took a profit. All of our oil positions that we still have on in equities and ETFs, all doing very, very well. Anyway, I don't wanna harp on that. I repeat stuff. I have to repeat stuff. It's very important. Repetition is how we learn. It's how you learn. You need to hear these things. You need to hear these successes over and over and over again. This is not luck, what I do. This is total 100% understanding of the markets, of MMT, of market composition, of having the proper mental game, of having the right information. When you put it all together, this is not guessing anymore. The zombies guess. The 100%, they guess. Okay? I do not guess. I know. And when things are not working out, it is only because the zombies have created a temporary market environment, and I have the tools, I have the skills to work out of that situation. Another profit today in British pound, long British pound dollar. That was down against me, but it is now profitable. Okay, currently have dollar yen positions, which that is against me slightly, but that is no problem. That will work out fine. And short euro pound. Anyway, all of you who are on the 30-day MMT trader trial, you know about this. But I want to talk about something else. I had a couple of you send me emails yesterday. Mike, you're a little bit quiet yesterday. What's going on with this? And just as an aside, let me just say something. I'm very impressed by many of you who have been really getting it. I mean, there are some of you who now have been subscribers or following MMT or maybe bought the Forex course, and very quick learners. I have to say, you have been applying what you have learned spectacularly well and doing just incredible, and I'm very proud and happy to see that. I mean, some really quick learners out there and people who have just caught on and get it. And I had one guy talk to me, and he said, for the last few years, this guy was a very successful real estate guy. He was a real estate investor. Unfortunately, he ran into trouble with what happened with the financial crash and what transpired after that. And he went through a period, he told me, a personal period that was, kind of very rough, mentally, emotionally, financially. He wasn't really in a good place mentally. He didn't see any sort of a bright future. He took the course. He started listening to my videos. We started talking. He really, really picked up the Forex. Now he says, Mike, for the first time in a long, long time, I'm optimistic. I could see a future. I operate with confidence. It is a fantastic, liberating feeling, and it is. When you can operate with confidence like that, when you could go into the market, and no matter what happens, as a matter of fact, I spoke to him today, and he said, Mike, I think I could just throw a dart and put on a trade, and even if it's not working out, I can work my way out of it. And that's exactly what I've been saying all along. When you have the right mental game, when you have the right understanding, when you have the right information, you can literally throw darts at a dartboard and make money. I can do that. I can do that. And all of you, the rest of you out there who don't follow what I teach here and think it's all about your system and crossing a line or breaking a line or a Fibonacci retracement or your completely flawed understanding of the monetary system, if you think like the zombies and the sociopaths, it's not going to work out. It's just not going to work out. Anyway, what I wanted to say was sometimes, this is a point I keep repeating again. It's because you really, this whole thing, this whole trading game is a competition with yourself, okay? And I said that trading will expose you. It will expose the truth of who you are. Are you in here to make money? Or are you in here for the action? Or are you in here to have your belief system massaged in some way or another? Have somebody, blowing smoke up your ass in terms of your belief system, okay? It will expose that. And so I had a couple of emails and people contacted me yesterday, it's quiet, you're quiet, what? But sometimes it's going to be like that. So if you feel that way, like it's quiet, like nothing's being said, like how come, then that is, in a sense, you're being exposed. What do you want? You want action. A lot of times we have action, but it's not the action we want. It's that stressful, high, tense, highly emotional action. We had that in the oil. I had a guy here the other day who posted up a comment. He said, because I said, take the profit in the oil. He said, what? Don't you have an objective? Now, this comment exposes another fallacy. This is like the comment, or this is like the so-called wisdom, cut your losses short and let your profits run. That assumes that your profits are going to run, or that when you cut your loss, you're cutting it short. That's the same thing as saying the future. Now, of course, I have an objective when I go in. But I cannot predict the future. That is just a guess, okay, an objective. I get in based on conditions, based on my reading of the market, based on mental game, based on a lot of things that I teach. But if that position immediately is not working out in a way that is, very, very stressful, and then the market gives me an opportunity to get out with a profit, there's nothing wrong in taking that. Regardless if there was an objective or not. So yes, there is an objective, but when you say, don't you have an objective when you go into this? You don't know if that objective is ever going to be hit. Yes, you have an objective, but that is just a guideline. When things don't go well, you know what I tell people? The best offense is a great defense, and that's what I teach. If you can get into any situation and work yourself out of it with, worst case, break even, or even better yet, a small profit, the profits are going to come. They're going to take care of you. Don't worry. But if you cannot get hurt, that is the biggest thing. And that's what I teach. Anyway, I got to get back to work here. I got stuff to do. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.